Once again, the Shen locked in for Fabulous. Had a great performance on it, kind of doing the opposite of what he did on those Gangplank games.
And we have seen it into the Ornn as well to a great deal of success. This is really dangerous for the side of Pentagram if they don't know where the Elise is.
Who moves first though? There's a big wraparound gank. They're now going to go back in. Snowflower with the stun, lands in on that. They're going to run towards the jungler. Maybe got something happening here as everyone's flashing away. Snowflower! Whoa! Ignited and taken down for first blood. And the fight, it's still going to continue. Zeitnot does get the counter kill onto Utori as once. Forced away as someone just going to go back in, but GBM with a TP of his life. Down to kill once in the 2-for-1 trade.
And they managed to give the kill to GBM as well. So it's an epic battle though.
Yep, gonna win barely. Haven't seen that one in a while, Spider vs Drake, but at least does win this time.
You can see the thought process as well. He's like, I could do this. All their time.
Oh, Shen going in. What a great combo, but Utori actually flashes out of the way. Still the taunt incoming. Looks for it, doesn't quite get it. Now the root lands backing after the knockup. This was like a decent turnaround for Pentagram. Snowflower down. Ulti there from Zaya, gonna lock him back in, but his feathers actually didn't quite clip him. Still needs the damage Zeitnot looking for, but I think it's gonna cost him his life. Looking for the execute, but the last turret shot does not land. And now someone else is gonna grab it. Revenge there as Gang takes down the AD carry from Supermassive. Pretty much just on the wave, does get the knock-up onto Snowplow, but maybe not enough to even clear that out. And now Elise looking to 1v1 a Caitlyn. Goodbye.
And the tower falls, and that is the first turret of the game. Every single time you have seen Caitlyn on your screen, Caitlyn has been unfortunately dying right now. That is the state of the bottom lane 2v2 from Pentagram. The rest of the map still trying to fight.
Well, again, another fight breaking out. 1v2 actually, as somebody books it out of the way. Ult burnt by once, trying to shred those stats. Rumine also up here. Not a bad candidate to try and get a kill. Once actually going to grab it, but a good stun from Syndra will ensure it.
I do think they should be putting some extra caution into who is securing these kills. Give that one to Ramune, make sure your mid laner gets in. The bottom lane, give that one to Paz as well, not to Gang.
Ending up with basically the whole difference along with Gang, but never mind, as a fight breaking up for a second. Actually a TP back in the front. Zeitnot trying to get out of the way. Already burnt the ulti, trying to escape. Fabulous down, gets the taunt. Ramune with a good cleanse. Now flashes forward, going to try and get the kill. Needs one more spear. Flash gets it. Ramune with the trade. He's dead, absolutely. And Fabulous probably going to get it. Snowflower thinking about the steal, wants to secure. Oh, he gets it! He tried so hard not to take it.
What is it support? They can get an opportunity, this time on the top side of the map, and they are looking.
GBM does have his splash, but not going to burn it just yet. Knows the Shen is there. It might have been a ruse all along, but GBM going to get shredded down. The damage might be enough with the Spirit's Refuge. Wonderful from Fabulous. GBM flashes once, follows, and now Paz going to look for it. Once gets it, but now a 2v2. Make it Snowflower, make it Zeitnot. A 2v4. Somebody try and get out safe, because I don't think you're both going to make it out alive, but his team actually coming back around. Paz going to get rooted down by the feathers, but turns it back around with the W. Everybody's here. Pentagram going to try and turn it all around. Ramune gets the kill onto Stormate, and now they lock the front side as Fabulous is out of cooldowns and out of luck. Gets taken down. Utori finally grabs the kill. What a turnaround from Pentagram.
So good against a team that has been struggling through the mid game.
Another attempt though here, looking for the pick on the Gang. Beautiful W over the wall, but gonna get chased down. Great shot, that's enough! Oh no! He deserves to live, but Stonehenge had the dot ticking.
So close to living. Challenging Smite does do a great deal of damage, and now they get a chance to push in the mid lane. Even if he lived, Supermassive still had the objectives falling. They had the turret in the mid lane looked at and set up for, and now they continue further.
Banner of Command helping out. The stun is good though for the ulti. Wonderful stuff from Snowflower as they pick off Utori under the turret. Paz is here. They're going to try and get some counter kills, but a wonderful stun prevents the re-kick on the Ornn horn. Now Ramune looks for the stun, but doesn't find Zeitnot. Once does escape on the bot side as Stormage is getting chased down. Ramune though now getting cornered from every side. The ulti is there. He wants to get a counter kill, but Fabulous is able to get it, and Stormage will wander out of there.
The never-ending battle of trying to chase an Elise, and still they step up too far. Pentagram, they had the
Not too much going on in mid lane. Kai's actually again lining up the ulti. Gang with a recombo, looking to go in for it. Beautiful stuff for Snowflower. Goes back in to try and save the team. GBM getting zoned out by one. So is actually the rest of the carries as Paz is straight there in the backline. Fabulous though tying them all up as Paz tries to kite back around the Shen. Is going to live for now and now. Once is isolated on the bot side in a 1v2 they may well get out of. No flash, but doesn't matter. Nobody going down.
Nobody dies, but it does feel like the sustain is still there for Supermassive. The map position is still there for them, so the objective will be secured, but you are still seeing the makings of Pentagram right now in these team fights. The potential that they have got. The Rakan Ornn combo was not perfectly executed.
They are willing to contest for a lot of their objectives. However, the four-man dive that's lining up, he's going to move Ramune out, but Fabulous in danger, getting solo killed. Once actually also going to get picked off here perhaps. but not enough damage. Moves up to defend, and that's okay.
Oh,
the
no.
1v1 continues. FabFabulous with the Titanic. Takes down on.
Super close fight. You could see that Paz wanted it.
Check in a second. Oh, great stun from Snowflower. Flash cleanse, insta-burnt by Ramune. Looking maybe for something else. Pillar goes out to try and slow the jungler.
For the team fights, there will be an opportunity here in this game where it's not that Supermassive's team fighting composition is explicitly weak.
3k health, that's going to be gifted over, and you can see what Vision does for you. That's a very, very sad blue trinket that gets the bad news a little too late.
Just drops turrets. Tanks can't deal with it. Syndra can, but she needs to be in the mid lane right now, or they take the turret for free.
Yeah, again, Supermassive just playing across to a full wizard.
Oh, what?
Get a bit of extra damage. Gang, they're trying to find side. No, they need the chain CC. Not quite enough just yet. The turret is going to go down in top of Paz. Looking for a big ulti to maybe try and turn it back around. Snowflower riding Shen into battle as well.
That's actually just going to be a complete disengage, and that is a bad thing for Pentagram. They don't get a kill, they don't get a pick, they use a lot to go forwards. And suddenly, with the Baron buff still there for 45 seconds, it's a wave and a half. The next wave is already crashing.
And they held on for so long, but Brusty, I think you may have called it, this Baron is looking to end the game now for Supermassive. They were 2,000 gold ahead, they're approaching 10 at rapid pace. I mean, this is just complete annihilation of 3 different lanes. Supermassive putting on a clinic about how to attack 3 lanes with the Baron.
I mean, you could tell that they were trying to stop it from happening, Pentagram. You could see what was going through their heads as well. But with that buff, they're just too strong and forwards.
Yeah, now Snowflower wanting blood. Goes into the backside onto Ramune. Ignites down onto him, but one's taking up what he can. But unfortunately for him, looks like his tanking may have run out. No, not dead just yet. As the bot lane inhib does fall down. Still another 1v1 between those two. Ever amusing, but still Supermassive close in. 3 inhibs down. Baron still up for 3 more seconds. They may time it just perfectly to close out this game. A nice stopwatch there. Gang with a last ditch of a pass. Good 2-man knockup. Tries to find a few more. And I think maybe Pentagram keep them out of their base for long enough now. But Fabulous Snow does finally go down. A wonderful stuff for Ramune, but the shield's on side note. My goodness, that's massive as Paz flashes back in. Gonna try and get the damage with the flash. Finally burnt from the Xayah. Snowflower re-engages as Yutori has to kite for his life. Gets out from under GBM Scuba. Ramune goes down to Zeitnut. Now Paz, the next one to get locked up. And Supermassive just have too much power. 10,000 gold ahead. 1 Baron buff. Now looking to close out this game. Again, Snowflower running interference, and Zeitnut just walks it all the way home.
Through the draft, the Zed was looked at. The LeBlanc makes more sense as a pick into that one. But that's just a very curious choice here from the Direwolves. They chose to move to go forwards. Good awareness and vigilance.
Oh! Flashes and still gets ulted, and everybody's going to flash out of there. Suppression's going to last for long enough, and first blood over to Schoenfire.
It's very cute. It's unsurprising from us with the God Pink.
Not going to go this time. Again, trying to get something down. Looking for a stun. Going to try and bait something out. But here's actually King caught out in the river. Going to be a tough one here. There's the Ragnarok pop. King's going to be the target. They are going to take him down. LeBlanc just blows him up. And now Cupcake cleanse cheats on, but triple not a wrench to ulti. It's a disaster as Jinkodo gets a double kill.
They just get completely collapsed on good use of the ult from Cheetan there as well. They just find the mark. They get the targets. They didn't even think Triple was probably around the corner at all. And it didn't make a difference if he was. And they just get control. They get the kills. The Dragon should be secured. Bottom lane control, mid lane control, it's theirs. The gangplank starts to scale up. You are seeing the makings the rest of the game. There's people away, and they're just trying to defend the turret here, Direwolves, but a fresh wave crashes. And you can see, oh, they're going in.
TP in, they're going to try and make a big play. Chippy's coming down. Cupcake with a good start to the play. Now Chippy's looking for the knockup, finds Rehab. Now Cupcake maybe looking to follow it up. King already burnt the ulti, but Rehab does not have many good places to run. Gonna blast Cone out and try and buy time. Triple looking over the wall, but now Schoenfire. Yeah, he's just buying time for this point. Gonna maybe protect some pressure in mid. Another one! Blast Cone goes over. Rehab still staying alive for a little bit longer, but slowly.
Oh, God.
And maybe not surely, he'll die. The base gate from Schoen, they're going to give him exclusive access.
We just keep him here for a little while. Where's he going to go? He's running towards Chippies. Have a little bit of a party in base.
A lot of time wasted. He'll give goal over eventually. Still looking for an escape. Flashes over the wall.
He may actually make this.
Going to make him work for it. Schoen's got the ulti. They're going to try and give it over to Triple. This could be where all goes a little bit wrong. And Triple, he will eventually get the gold.
Forces the ulti.
Everything ready to go. Team Fight's going to break out. Schoenfire, Pop Predator gets a cancelled hook. Also going to land in. The Drake goes over to Kaboom. But here's a big hold on. They're going to try and make it happen. A 3-man knockup. The last breath from Yasuo. And a route by Direwolves. They get
the objectives they've secured.
Yep, didn't get the Infernal, so a trade here still for Kaboom, but will lose out in at least 1 turret. But Direwolves can get a second. He does have his ult. They can just run in and try and take it.
They're all going to be here in time.
Yeah, and now Chippy's knows he has to ult, but the hook actually doesn't run out quite in time, but no ult committed to Chitan in such good positioning. Shownfire, they need to protect their jungle, or the Baron is going to be forfeit, but a massive four-man play from Riev. Jinkato takes down the Skarner. Ranger will fall, but what a play from Kaboom.
So risky from Direwolves. Kaboom just collapsed. They get the kills. 3 now gone in front of the Baron buff. Riev comes up clutch. Xantines does so much damage. And they may just secure the objective for themselves now.
I mean, looks like Baron is going to go over. Shern is dead. There's nothing to contest for. Chippy's not even going to go there. Direwolves know they messed up and gave away the Baron.
Yeah, that'll be free. Just the recalls from the rest of the Direwolves roster. Big mistake from them. It was a risky play, and it was on a ward. It was really close for Xantines.
Overperformance for damage on that front. And now Chippy's is caught in a tough spot. Doesn't have a turret to run to, but has a Thresh locking him up for what feels like forever. Chippy's does not have enough health to last through this, perhaps, and Ranger's going to make sure that is absolutely true. Chippy's just going to hang out for a little while. One to creep to try and take, but Jinkato instead gets his 4th kill of the game.
You just saw how much damage he dealt to Chippies in that last little engage on the bottom side as well. And this is an opportunity for Kaboom to enact a 1-3-1, to actually set themselves up around that.
For a sliver longer, but Chitan's like, yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah, absolutely not. Just take that one down. No problem. Still being pressured. They have not chosen to go back to base. They want to get as much gold as they can before that fact. They do not want to let it.
Going to join in as they look to reset and shop from a mountain of gold to go and spend. Yeah, missing his Chitan, but a lantern from Riev saves him. Might be enough space to try and take the turret down, but this is risky. Hook on a Cupcake. Jinkato going to dive back in. They really want the turret, but they're not going to grab it. Xantines with an ulti, and now they're just going to maybe pick up Cupcake, the ulti. About to run out. The bullets are there, and Jinkato gets yet another kill.
Call it a day. You're not even going to get the turret in that instance. And now Kaboom, they get one of their own. They push forwards. The opportunity for Direwolves to defend is still very evident. The Jin has summoned the curtain call.
Time for Kaboom to get in there, but there's a good ult. They're looking for Chitan in the back, but he popped the Q set to try and peel them off. They do get the kill. 4v5 scenario for the Direwolves, so at least get the mid lane out of turret.
Yeah, you take that pick. Still no flash available for the Jin, and they knew it, and they try and collapse on him, and it works. They get the kills. Pushing forward, still risky.
Oh, Cupcake, they find it! They get the snare, but Xantines! Massive gangplank play. Get some counter kills. Shownfire dead. That's going to turn off the Baron possibility.
But that is the carries gone from Kaboom, so it may not actually turn off the Baron. Chippies
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Go towards the mid lane, also having a good showing as Jinkato. As mid lane, they've got him.
King again flashes out after the play, but now Ranger going in, trying to zerg him down. Cupcake, oh, that's a triple actually goes straight in for it, trying to set up for Chippies, gets a decent knockup, but they don't quite get enough kills. Triple ignited, he's going to fall down to the LeBlanc. The follow-up stun after the trap, I believe, is Xantines, picks up the kill onto Shownfire. Cupcake slowed by the last bullet from Jin's gun, and he's just going to have to try and save his teammates because he rooted down and killed. Xantines going off on Gangplank.
And Vision's still there for Kaboom. They could go to the Baron if they please take it for free, but why do that when you've already got 3 dead? It's just King and Chippies trying to defend the base. Push towards the top lane. The minions you prepared earlier, it's the very least going to be an inhibitor here. If they're feeling frisky, they can push forwards. They can try and go for more.
Another team fight win is going to gift over top inhib. As that turret does fall down. Game may not end at this point. Deathtime is still Shownfire is booking it there with the Skarner. He's going to make it in time for the pit. Doesn't have flash, just have to kind of get in there, get stunned. Beautiful play there from Kaboom, and they will secure themselves the Baron. Chippy's ult minions as Dials want to pick. Riev is a good one to get. They find the ward. They're going to lock him down, but Jinkato might just blow up King. Goodbye. No, not yet, but the Cannon Barrage is going to seal his fate. Flash auto from Titan. He's going to grab it in the Dials. They just reach too far to try and get something. They could have taken the safe mountain, but they get nothing.
You have a feeling they were looking to just cheese. Ranger now going to continue to try and find Chippies. This may well be the longest death in history if they continue this one out.
Well, Gangplank's in the area, so maybe not too slow. Charges away. Oh, so many axes. Oh, that Mega doesn't quite connect. Chippies again, going to hold up. Cannot last long versus that Gangplank. Ranger actually going to get credit for the kill.
You've got 20 seconds now, Shownfire, King and Cupcake. They start to push forwards. Triple wasn't there the entire time. He was actually pushing on the opposite side of the map. I feel like Direwolves, maybe they were just... We'll find Jinkato going to blue buff. That was the only thought they really had to themselves. They found Riev along the way, and they didn't see the LeBlanc. So suddenly that trade was super poor. As they step up forward, may even try and end the game here.
Yeah, 2 inhibs left. They got Baron for 2 minutes here, and it's just Triple right now hanging out on the defense. Teammates are coming in. Better make this team put a good one, boys.
It's going to be the last-ditch effort for them, or the game will
Gets chunked by the LeBlanc. Winwall's going to try and buy some time. Cheetan does burn the QSS, but they're going to cover fire here with the Jin ult. Ragnarok again in the back. King just gets slapped out immediately. Triple in the backside, trying to make it happen up to Cheetan. He wants to make a few more plays. Cupcake with a good pulverize, but Ranger takes down Shern. Oh, the Dials are just getting slaughtered. Kaboom! Played so well this game. They'll take down Cupcake. They'll leave Chippies as the only man left alive. In fact, they're not even going to do that. They'll get him down. They'll grab the 8, and that's game. Kaboom!
Clean from Kaboom. They get the last team fight. If the gold was even, perhaps Dials had that one, but not to be. The Brazilian side too strong.
They rout Dials in this next game here. The second encounter was much better for them than the last, and they will keep themselves alive here at MSI Play-In. Okay. Vladimir top.
Yeah, we're going to see the Vlad. But Talia is the thing that they supplement and round out their entire composition. Bottom lane at level 2.
I mean, they're going to try it. Getting all in trouble, in low, so much trouble. That's an easy first.
Use control the lanes, and for Kaboom right now, mid's on.
Yeah, gank every lane is Ranger's pedigree today, although he does jump towards the turret. Great shot throw from Jinkado, and Ranger makes it 2.
Incredible shot. Bottom side of the map, there's a lot of trading here as well.
Oh, a little too many shots with the flash pulverize combo. They've got the ignite down as well. Rio going to still chase. Needs maybe a couple more autos, but not going to be enough to get the kill there. Instead, the stun charging up, but doesn't grab it. For the jungle now. Going to sneak in here once. Might lose his red. Oh, going to get jumped on Rehab with a great play over the wall, and once just goes down. Ranger makes it 3 for 3.
Look like the Hex flash potentially from Rehab.
Roaming down to ensure this goes down. We'll commit a couple stones to the Drake, and it goes over.
Another cheeky Hex flash towards the bottom lane. May just clear this out. Remember, the Talia is just around the corner as well.
Ranger also still here. He's going to get spotted. Maybe this is the dive. Looks like it. There's the wall. Going to cut them off. There's nowhere to go. The ult there slowing them down. Cheetan is getting some poke in the Guardians. That's great play there from Gang, but he misses the hook. Utori now going to be crushed down. Riev will die, but Utori is the trade.
And that's still a worthwhile trade. They get the recall and spend all of his gold. Now once. In a bit of trouble.
In danger again. Ranger also stealthing up. Has the flash ready to go. Flashes in. Gets another kill.
That's a big...
Very strong mid-game advantage. Just once. He's going to spot Riev. Play back is nice. Hook landing, but this goes back in. 3-man pole. It might be a bait all along. Once again, the sacrifice is made, but this time there is no trade.
Yeah, there's not going to be anyone there.
This is a 2v3.
Oh,
Utori, though. Oh, no. Going to get opened up on. Flashes out. They have to block the bullets. Cheetan curls one around and gets the kill on Utori.
No one blocks for him, so he's just going to die. Cheetan's about to do some serious damage, and now Jinkado's here as well.
Back ready with the ulti. Talia angle wants to maybe look. Instead, they go for turret damage.
You just take the chip at this point. You're happy with the kill. You force once again a Caitlyn back. Nice hook, actually.
Oh, good play as well. Cheetan forced a flash. Still taking damage. Jinkado back over the wall. Riev back with a grave. Ranger unstoppable. Another kill going over. Kaboom! Lining them up now.
I can't blame Gang for that one. He had a good hook. He thought he had the moment. He flayed him under the turret. He had a Graves nearby, and he throws a lantern to him. Then suddenly everyone was there to defuse that. Once again, Jinkado even there to follow it up and ensure the second kill was secured, and suddenly they bait themselves further into their own demise.
First turret goal going to go over as well. Shared between Cheetan.
I can keep the tether when you're in the pool, so he wasn't able to get away like that. Ranger.
No, steal the big ref to first. Oh no, he's getting the bigger prize. Jinkado takes him down, and Ranger gets the ref. When he swap like this, he has so much control of the rift.
You know the Kaboom, when they've got a gold lead in the early game, it was mentioned before, 100% win rate in all of their games. Well, this is not just a gold lead for them anymore. This is a 14-minute 4,000.
But again, this is just going to keep happening. You can't keep doing this, buddy.
Oh,
Utori's like, how do I live? Ranger's like, you don't.
That poor bloke. There is no such thing.
But looks like, yeah, Rehab flash pulp combo. Lantern is nice. Ranger not there this time to shred someone down. And there's the other knockdown Xantines. They'll get a kill. But Titan gets a kill on the other side. He sniped Ramune.
I mean, they got one in the end in the top lane, so you do take the kill because you've got it, but you're losing turrets. You're getting picked up.
Drake is just picked up. Make it 1,800 to spend, Rusty. He's going to be a very happy man.
Came to the realization that you can call it the Great Ocean Road. Kept the health bar. Who lost in the first place? Riev.
Knock up on the Paz. Paz running away. 2v3. Great double pulp. Barely gets the Jin through the wall. Alistar trying to survive. Maybe a trade kill forthcoming. Heal burn. They're going to try and protect the Alistar, but the ult is about to run out. Will has been sapped by Utori Moyashi.
They're grouping.
Ranger also pretty speedy. Oh, this wall's going to be good, and it is. They're going to dive the turret. They commit the TP as well. Oh no, they brought everyone to Ranger, but Utori escapes. Jinkado, though, still takes down his support. And once he's trying to run away, but that's the wrong way to go. Zantines gets a kill on the board. Kaboom going to take down the turret as well.
Yeah, it's going to collapse towards top side. They make that work again. They push top lane. They poke out Yutori Moyashi. They prevent him from being strong. And then they all just show up, and they've got enough damage to secure kills regardless. Frankly, I feel really bad for Thresh right now. He is doing so much work to keep his team alive. Another ridiculous hook, but in a losing game.
Just chilling out. Oh, we got him. Not the guy you wanted though. Once stays alive. Turret does not though. Great zoning. But the G-Not does get them their 5th structure.
Vladimir also rotating nearby. Zantines walking towards the middle lane, threatening the dive perhaps. With the cannon there, it's fairly tanky. They've bought a lot of time and a lot of damage on this.
Not even take Baron now, but Paz lining up a big ulti, gets a 3-man knock! Rehab down! And now Paz gonna dive into the backside as well, looking for more.
Gonna try Tide?
Titan forced a flash, ace in the hole! Not enough damage. And Paz also too low. Zantines back over, that might be his doom. As the flash gonna go back in with the empowered Q. He makes it to base. Riev looking for the face check. Oh, great hook. They take down the jungler. And he burnt his flash. A 2-for-1 special.
Dead set magnetic hooks right now. Cannot miss the target. Paz now also looking in mid lane. He's gonna find Jinkedo.
Knock up. Riev's like, all right, we'll try and get you out. But again, the ult down. Another great pick from Japan, perhaps. Oh. On the way, but not quite there. Oh, nice hook again, but Riev with the ult to get him out, the shove towards him, but Paz, yeah, he wants to tank up, he's gonna go there, he's gonna try and knock one back, they get once, back in towards the turret, and Chitan finds a snipe. Look at Paz again, but Gang is able to block that up.
And there is some serious fight in the system for the Japanese team right now. They are really going forwards, but Zantines, he's got a big flank right now.
And here it comes, 3-man Hemo. Still moving forward, Sanguine Bull chunks down Gang, goodbye, sir. As Zantines gets the kill, Yutori slain by Jinkedo again on the Talia, and this turret's gonna get busted down.
And it feels like you were just waiting for the moment where they start to group up as multiple members. Vladimir, a big part of the team fighting success for them. He gets a flank after all said and done. It does result in the inhibitor. It also gives an infernal...
People with a death on the Brazilian side in this game. But Jinkedo, once again, we've talked a lot about this Kaza and how much he's done. We talked a lot about Zantines in his gangplank last But it's actually maybe a ruse. Zantines gonna look to try and cut two up. He's in a 1v3, but he's gonna chunk them out. Good ult, though. He's gonna knock him back up. They do secure the Baron, but they lose their Vlad.
They lose one. It does look like they'll have to disengage. You take the trade for what it's worth. He's gonna be fine. Zantines is also just pushing.
This is the danger of the commitment. Like you said, they do stay away from that fight despite having to burn some resources. And inhibitor turret falls down. That leaves 3 here on top side to take down this tier 2. 8 turrets to 1 now. Running out of room to them. All coming back off as well. Jinkedo with a great wall. Gonna actually zone Yutori in the Riev. Looks for blood. Tries to go for it. The Paz on the other side. Tying up Zantines, who again is kind of 1v4 zoning the rest of the team off the objective. Ranger also stepping in. Wants to try and find a kill. Riev again back in, Yutori, wrong spot to be standing, shoved back by Jinkedo, and the kill is over. Ranger the hooked again by Gang, but it just doesn't matter. Kabuma too far ahead, Paz now trapped as Zantines is power diving the backline. Talia will zone them out, they'll take 2 inhibs minimum here, with the third also open.
Paz zoned out of his own base as well. Look at where he's recalling, the only spot that may have no vision from the Kaboom roster. All the inhibs will definitely go down here. No Baron buff, so ending the game isn't the easiest thing, but with how far ahead they are, there's a chance that they can, and they're going for it anyway.
Yeah, they're going to go for it here. They can see that they're alive in the group. If they can take this game, they need to keep going. Gang, though, is not going to move out of the shot, but it doesn't matter. The damage is there. The Nexus turret on the right is about to fall down. Ranger losing his 1v1 to Pass. Oh, no, he's going to go down as well. He'll leave a blemish on the record. In fact, Pentagram still fighting out. Riev also going to drop Pentagram with everything dead except their Nexus. Will keep on fighting. Chitan, ace in the hole, damage going down. Ramune looking for the snipe, but doesn't quite grab it instead. It's the pill that takes him down and keeps them in the game. One of the single biggest comebacks in Professional League if they can somehow stave off this assault, but it is. Riev looking for the knock-up. Paz the only one caught, but a good shove back. Does move on towards the team. Ranger again still stalking. Great route there from the Deadly Flourish. Ranger wants it again. It's another massive hook. Pass so low finally dies to Chitan. And I think Kaboom just have a bit too much strength. Zantines from the flank. A massive zone to secure the game. And a shove will signal the edge. Jinkedo stays deathless and Kaboom hold on.
Pushing top lane is legitimately their bread and butter. And we've seen as well how good Schernfire can be on the Zac when he gets going, how he can set his lanes up for success, but now we look at I think we were a little concerned. Rakan got locked in, traded for it, and already things are looking a little bit rough. Fabulous is so comfortable in that laning phase, and with GP being an absolute terror, it's a pretty uncomfortable experience.
Oh, he's actually got
Oh my god, first blood. Trial by fire, the parlay proc as well, even after the pool start, but Chippy's overstaying his welcome. Here comes the Twisted Fate. Not a whole lot of ways out of this. Nope. Taken down in the end. 2 kills over to Supermassive, and so far it's just
towards Fabulous's lane right now, and Shern actually might be in some trouble here as well.
fighting back and forth. Smite down. Homaged. Working through Shernfire's health bar pretty nicely. Shernfire looking for a few more cooldowns. Walking away. Gangplank ulti comes out as well, but will make it to safety. Does at least get that cooldown out of the way.
Yeah, absolutely, and this looks like they want to go for this fight. Misses a Tides of Blood.
Triple. Playing with fire here a little bit does. Managed to throw down the Ignite, the heal up coming through. Gets one. Fabulous debating on the pursuit here. Just use that movement speed to make it.
They're going to look to counter gank, and then they go one more time.
Just dodge out on the Dark Bond, and that could have been death for Cupcake. Instead, they're just going to focus down the tower, but Stomage may have overstayed his welcome. He wants it so bad, he's not going to get it. Tower stays alive for now. One more auto would seal the deal. But they're not in the position to follow up, and now Sight9 hungry for a kill. Also maybe overstaying. Needs to make his way out. Wants to get one on the Shernfire. The passive is down. Is this just going to be everything
You can do Zeitnot Snowflower. They know exactly what their limits are on these champions. And now you've given away the maximum. You gave away 2 free kills, and the turret still fell. Solo kill goal going over to Zeitnot. 30 CS up. Dracos. I mean, Stomage here, he's just trying to get the turret. But this is where the hard reset should have been. Actually,
you're going to have to hold that thought, because instead GBM is the one trying to get something out of this. Pat moving in. He wants to get one. Chippy's is down. Cupcake, and no damage on that Rakan. They're going to
members rotating, however, this could potentially be them cut off. Already, that's Aurelius.
Triple on the hunt. Gangplank ult used to try to split him off. Fabulous setting up at the barrel, ready to take Triple out. He does get slowed down.
So they still go for it.
Still want to go with the flash forward. The chain CC. GBM is going to be able to get a stun card, but immediately the pool from Triple, and Rakan is already out. Double for the Dire Wolves.
And this is the best case scenario. Yes, you were down. Put everything onto Triple. However,
here
now
comes Snowflower. The bot lane is merciless. They're just looking to play cleanup here. King's going to take a lot of damage, but will make it out to safety. And a red buff does not stop Spawn. These guys are looking to kill each other. And he gets the blue buff. Unstoppable. Pull back into the middle of the team. Ulti is there. He's going to start to heal up, but he doesn't have enough to survive yet. Oh, just barely trying to make it out, but cannot do it. Cupcake going to grab it in the end.
Yeah, certainly isn't out of it.
And of course, without the flash, there may have been a different story. Now we see the engage coming in on the bottom side. All the CC has already hit, but Zeitnot does a ton of damage onto Cupcake. He's going to fall in the end. Killing spree for the Caitlyn.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one thing they need to be worried about. He's 40 CS up. Is 3-0 on 1. The map is falling around him. I mean, that is the last bastion of hope for all of Oceania right now.
Triple in the mid lane, because you can see everything else is a little bit of a struggle. Chippies does miss the ultimate there. Going to try to block what damage he can with the Defiant Dance, but that's just grim. Fabulous takes it down. Not a lot to say about that one. And as we check in on the rest of the map, Stomage, has he gotten over aggressive again? We're going to have to find out. Does get knocked up. Okay, taking his time here. May just be able to grab the Rift Trail. This would be a pretty big way for the Dire Wolves to get some gold back. Maybe start to go toe-to-toe here with Supermassive in terms of taking these objectives.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the biggest thing for me right now is get Chippies into the offside lane, get Triple up, get through Zeitnot. This is not an AD carrier that's going to be building a Hex Trick or something like that. And there is still hope.
Finding accomplish on the backside, looking to knock up at least one member, pulling it back. Morgana has been chained. CC will be pulled back under the tower. There's Triple going to look to pick up the kill, but it goes over to King in the end. AD carry has been locked down. Zeitnot run for his life. Caught between 3 members of the Dire Wolves, and that's the shutdown the Wolves needed.
And this is exactly what
I said. Tower going to go down to the mid lane. The chain CC, no. King, no chance to make his way out. Shernfire unstoppable, or he surely would have gone down as well. GBM. Not a lot of defensive tools in the TF kit. No mana as well. There should be a kill going down, but Stomage is there, and they're going to burn the TP to make sure this does not happen. Starting to burn, starting to run. GBM with the gold cards, fast as he can on that Cloud Drake. The flash forward is locked up for now. Gonna look for the Crimson Rush. Wants a little bit more healing from Triple. Can he make it out to safety? It's a good amount, but I don't think it's going to be enough. They're trying to cut him down. They are going to get him in the end. One shot from the pistol does it. Shern dies on the backside, and Supermassive get everything they want in the turn.
And you see King for Supermassive. And right now, this is when you start, you know, looking for desperate plays as Cupcake is.
Oh, Cupcake. I try to find Zeitnot. Zeitnot is now set to fall. You talked about it. Small advantages. Supermassive, near flawless.
Yeah, 25 minutes, and you can get some form of vision on Baron. There is always a fool's hope. GBM actually pulls out. Want that. You don't always get what you want. So they look at all the damage that come out and say, you know what? We're not going to give it to them. And then we say, you know, maybe we will down. So this is, once again, another little window they can have a look at. They're going to peg it back to 6,000. Gold lead force. This is a big flank actually coming out.
They're baited on the Sharnfire. Going to use the ulti on a triple, though. Want to lock him up. Already using the pool means he could just be in trouble. Pick a card will be up shortly, and in the meantime, GP is pushing on the bottom side of the map.
Goes there. Also means that he can't face Fabulous because he's not going to be able to change out for a TP. So this is going to be potentially a team fight.
Has the flash, immediately going to lock up the Recon. The cleanse out, though. Triple going to try to turn it back. It's three members. They're trying to get everything together. The Zach goes into the middle of the team. Snowflower's now in trouble. Still much sight. Not so low, but he hasn't gone down yet. Triple able to take out Snowflower, but that's it so far. Enough sustain keeps Triple alive. And a small win for the Direwolves comes through.
That is a 3v4 right there. That is how strong Triple is at this stage of the game. If the CC hits, he will be able to take him down.
Cupcake gonna lock up one more. Triple flash to 41 sight now, but he's not gonna get it. Stonmage firing back with the kill. Chippy's a chance for redemption, but here comes Fabulous. There's the CC. He cannot block enough. A dance of defiance, but a death in the end as the double drops.
And I just don't get it. They had the win.
Masterclass. The last desperate attempt to steal as the ultimate comes out from King.
And now there is a timer on the game because you've got a superior split pusher. Actually, GBM just going to pick up King.
There you go. Bye-bye 80 carry. Bye-bye last little hope of wave clear. 40 seconds on that death timer. It is Triple, the sole source to stop these Baron creeps.
So that kill actually gives them. See, one again. Once again, they're going for it.
Sharnfire, they're going to try to take down the Trundle. Tankiest member of the team, though, still healing so much. Locked up as the Black Shield comes in. Zeit not uncontested. There's the GP ult to split the team, and Chippy's has been left on his lonesome. Still trying to make his way out. Oh, there you go. Defiant Dance to block the damage there. But GP just breaking the base.
Yeah, that was a 3v5. While it's actually going to be GP top lane, GBM bottom lane, they're going to look to pick up some inhibitors.
He's going to get clipped by the True Shot Barrage. There is CC there to stop him from getting out, but he might just take a lap around the Nexus. He's buying time for the rest of the team to push in and break the mid lane. Does get knocked up, does get charmed. GBM now set to fall, but the rest of the team is here. GBM might make it out. Gold card, and he's just going to walk away. Two inhibitors, or rather one inhibitor down, and two more set to fall.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see they use that time to just march a creep wave up mid lane, and that is a lot of damage coming out of a single red card, and King should be very afraid. And it looks like Supermassive, they don't want to muck around. They want to end this game right now and to clinch their spot.
They know what's on the cards. First place in their sights, sole possession, and no one's going to take it from them. Not the Direwolves, not Kaboom, not Pentagram. They're looking to lock it down. It's a slow, steady win coming through, but as Sharnfire drops, that will surely be it. King now next on the menu. He gets locked up to chain CC. The last desperate stand for Triple. Oh, Chippy's trying to get something in the background. Maybe they can get Fabulous. But it's just a consolation prize, Spawn. In the end, Supermassive. 5-0 in the group so far. May just make it 6, but first place already locked.
Top lane.
Got it. Ramus, for all these auto attackers, this man is the cheese pick master. He has broke the code. He says they're prepared for the level 1. Ladies and gentlemen, a moment of silence. The stun cross 5! Oh, God, it's dirty! I never thought I'd see it. The CC is coming in hard and fast, but that's already first blood. Cutting down, the Draven working his way through the team. The Braum just too strong in the level 1. Ramus with the flash forward, waddling his little armadillo legs. He can't make it in. CC, so really Xanten's playing to the future.
Stonmage has found out Ranger here.
Oh, this is definitely not what the Elise wanted. Double up Elise.
Off,
but the Cocoon and the potential execute damage, sadly, Ranger wasn't ready for that double jungle. Now the Spiders proved to block out in the end, and there's the taunt on the side. They're going to look to go over, but Lee Sin is there with the follow-up. Sonic Wave, where's it going to go? They're going to get the kill in the end. Beautiful long-range stun. Zanchen's getting taken right down.
So in the end, the invade works. I think it's very fair.
80 carry left on his lonesome, and a very real possibility that in future levels he will get dove out, or maybe it's right now. The flash forward, no hesitation, the chain CC, but here comes the Lee Sin. Titan taking a risky path out, walking to the tower. Not going to be able to walk too much further, but still doing quite well. Fabulous may just get a kill here. Ranger there in the bush. They're baiting as best they can. That's the CC going down, and instantly a kill back. Beautiful bait from Kaboom.
Yeah, absolutely, and Elise has always been one of those
flex. But Supermassive putting it to fantastic use here. Of course, no one else uses it because it's not a great choice. Ranger going to run for his life. We saw this from Stonmage earlier, so he's doing his best Stonmage cosplay. Sadly, Stonmage is there, kills him in the end, and no tower is going to fall. That's not really Rio now running, going to body block as much as he can. But here comes Ranger, a little bit of CC. He's going to try to leap out. Stomach still going over the wall. Cocoon misses. That's a big deal. But the auto attack, taken down. GBM biting off a little more than you can true. Cash out for Titan.
Absolutely. And I think that it was actually Stomage that picked up that kill. So what they actually did is they reset the gold loss bonus there as a very nice solo kill going down.
I'm a fan, generally. Is it comparable to the old one? I think not quite as much. And of course, dies very quickly to the Yasuo, sadly.
Potentially not. I think you've called this one too early. The turnaround.
Wants to try to turn this one around. He doesn't have an ultimate. He will get the knockdown to 2. Ranger going up. He wants to kill somebody. Once again, not going to get it, man. Ranger, a little too thirsty.
And you know, now I feel like we're all learning, because right now we have Ranger potentially learning how much health he needs to take down the turret, and you're learning that you can't necessarily call someone dead before their health bar reaches 0. And that will be first turret. He's still 2-0 on 1 and 62 CS, so technically up. We see a little bit here.
On chain CC, Lucian now in trouble. Zanchen's doing a lot of damage. He still gets one back. Ranger!
But I like the tactic out of Zanchin, because that was only a 2-kill streak. And right now what he did is he baited his member into going down. And
Here comes GBM.
Oh, wow. That was
instinct. That was a 1-for-1 to a Draven. Huh. Spawn, someone died while you were trying to explain the last kill, and then someone else died while you were still trying to explain.
Let's just take a look at mid lane.
There you go. Snowflower. Just dash past. Windwall not going to be too useful. Of course, Jin Kido does get the knockup, tries to chain it together. Defiant Dance, though, not going to get canceled. Means a lot of that damage is mitigated. And it's starting to burn him down. Snowflower now trying to run for his life. He's going to need a CC to make it a safety. Not quite. Did enough.
Kick him.
Not going to find it. Jin
He doesn't have ult.
chase him down. He's only level 5. He has no CS spawn. You're putting too much pressure on him. Stomage taken out. 7-8 the kill score. We're 9 minutes into the game.
And Aurelia says, for the rest of my life, I would like to live as a wolf. So
He was so close.
he was.
Of course, it's not like funneling gold into a Draven is ever a bad choice. As we see, Titan now as a Bloodthirster is going to start to heal up. There comes the rest of the team, but GBM, one more time, over the wall. He takes down Cheeton. The rest of them are running. Blast Cone.
Did that just spawn as they were fighting? Because if so, that is some very good RNG.
League of Legends has had enough rehab. Not going to get cooled. Great CC comes through. Zaynot now in trouble. One more auto is going to stun him up. Gathering Storm procs, but not going to give him anything that matters. Snowflower hungry for a kill. He's decided to go out of the wolf life. He wants a little bit more, but it may be too soon. Is he going to get taken down? Defiant Dance well used to block what damage he can. There goes the Ezreal ult. The knock up there. Jin Kido. One-man mission. The stun comes through. Ooh, beautiful play. There it is. Fired right back. Shut down.
And we actually saw something cool about Yasuo Ultimate, which I don't know if
set up to tower dive me. Fantastic. Well, Fabulous also set up to be tower dive. Knock aside chain CC. Doesn't even need the ult, but happy to clear the wave anyway.
Cheeton runs a long way out of a turret and takes most of his health as payback. Maybe gives GBM a way in.
GBM has eyes for one man.
Ooh.
And his name is Cheeton.
That was some sick damage.
The team now coming in. Lee Sin kicks it back. GBM, one more kill on the Cheeton. Oh, Snowflower takes it away. Snowflower, how dare he? But GBM still going to look for more. Not that scared, but maybe ought to be. The Rammus is becoming a problem very, very quickly. And Snowflower trying to play around, trying to down. Oh! Outplayed by the... than Chippies did the first time Chippies played Aurelia.
And Direwolves are playing this game and have just recently been eliminated from the tournament, so I think you're a bit of a jerk. As mid lane turret goes down, bottom lane turret will shortly follow. And right now, as we take a look at the items... Actually, let's not.
One more kill. Titan gets it in the end. So here's the issue. So as a play-by-play, normally I talk about kills, but I'm afraid I'll never stop talking. As it turns out, Sanchez may be next on the menu. Stun does come through. But the Rammus is quite tanky. Will eventually get burned down by the execution damage. Shutdown comes through from Snowflower. Don't even need the Sonic
We're
Wave.
at 31 right now. I think we can get there. In comes Rammus. Powerball going to be activated.
Oh, the taunt's going to come through. The point click, the flash, not even hesitating. Jin Kido is there. They want the follow-up. Fabulous running for his life. The knockup. He goes under the tower. There's no option. GBM, though, wants to get it out. That's the killer instinct. Snowflower's here as well. The stun, it is going to connect. They want to go right in. The problem still gets the knockup. Stomage going to kick one back. The Rammus cutting through the team, but he just doesn't have enough health. There's the Draven ult. The Rammus double on the backside. Bye, Stomage. Yeah, double dropping. Action everywhere.
And of course, Lucian right now doing what all Lucian players do best, ignoring his team. You know, some people grow up and they want to be a League of Legends player. Some people want to be a doctor. Zeitnot always just wanted to be a farmer. And here we have.
You are rewarded with mana when
That's
you
a
farm
face check.
creeps. Oh, Snowflower. Not going to connect the stun there. May just get taken out. Zeitnot there as well. Rhea
first time
not going to block anything there, but Fat Fabulous is going to get sold out. Stop auto-attacking the Rammus! What are you doing? Why would you do that? Outplayed, I guess. Now Titan running for his life. He is going to get one. He's not. No, he's running for their lives. He's really strong.
He's
This is the
Fed
Fed Draven Nightmare. Here we go. Kaboom! Just cutting through him. Yeah, Stomage next on the list. They don't even need the cocoon. They get him. That's the ace spawn.
And that was the first time Zeitnot
Yes. Here comes the Rammus.
No.
Bring it up on the ice. There he goes. Are they going to auto-attack him? They try, but he does so much damage back. Zenshins, oh god, every auto-attacker, he's going to kill them all. Stop hitting him. Shut down. Oh. Raid boss down.
And that's what you have to do. You have to theory craft your way through the game. So auto attacks, they're not doing anything. In fact, they're hurting us. So instead, everyone use your ultimates and hope that's enough. That fabulous run.
Oh,
My friend, run.
Where's he going to go?
He didn't even throw the Q. That's a mind game. Because he's just juking into auto attack range over and over again. He was like, you know, I don't need this tornado. Wasn't me, but that's going to be mid lane turret broken, Drake, because it's only 17 minutes in.
This game going very fast. Now, we know that the goal of Supermassive was to slow down the game until the end, but Titan, bye-bye, shut down, and that's why, really, I think you were wrong earlier. You want
something today.
go. Now, Stomach, no kick here, or damage or items, but does try to help. Will get taken out in the end, now running for his life, trying to Sonic Wave, fancy footwork not going to work, just too much damage on the opposite side. Rammus isn't even here yet, and already members are dropping left and right. Now, GBM, he's running for dear life.
Is he?
Genkido.
You really got to stop doing that to yourself.
He
They
was
continue
running
to go forward. No, he was baiting. He was strategically repositioning
Was he not
himself.
running for his life up
JBM
until
picks up
the
a
turn?
second kill.
There you go.
No, it wasn't actually. It was Fat Fabulous. Ranger. Fancy footwork.
Here he goes. Trying to
Caught
sidestep.
every one of them. Put him in the slips, I would say, back home, because he has got the safe.
I mean, little summoners are biased. Grom killing one of the members. Now Zenshins. They're trying to kill him only with abilities. Fat Fabulous, though, going to hit him, take a lot of damage back. Grom is there to block. Stomage running for his life, but he is just the sacrificial blind monk. And now, Zeitnot looking to Cole, but sadly, Titan is quite strong, has a lot of lifesteal. It's going to take 2 80 carries. He doesn't have a Thorn Mail, so he is still quite vulnerable.
A third 80 carry will be arising. Flash forward.
Might find his way to the back line. They really, really want to kill Titan, but that's a Rammus in the middle of everybody. Don't auto-attack him. They're doing it anyway. Oh, he's just cutting through him. They're cutting through him, and GBM now with a double as well.
They're going to win this. They actually cut off the retreat.
Oh, killer instinct, saving him in the end. Oh. That's a quadruple for GBM. Congrats to him. Jinkido, though. Stomage, this is your chance for redemption.
Yeah, Jinkido must be real fun at parties because everyone else is having a good time. He's just sitting in their base, and he now wants to 1v4.
There you go. He's trying to run through the whole team. Looks like multi-man knockup. Going to kick him down. Does not get anybody. Super Minion's not even going to be the homie there. Not going to hit Stomage, and they're trying to block what they can. He goes down.
Stomage is actually a genuinely nice guy. He saw how much work.
I'm gonna be honest, Spawn. Normally I like this is my thing. I like reset. We talk about gold.
There we go. That's going to be 100-0. So those items, not meaning all that much. And Zanshin's now thinking that he can take on the world.
He probably can. As you can see, Snowflower's cutting through his own health bar there. But Blade of the Rune King as well as the Black Cleaver makes it a little bit more difficult for him. Enough lifesteal now to take him down. Supermassive no longer concerned.
And as soon as Zeitnot gets here with that Black Cleaver, able to shred through all of that armor that has been accrued, which would be a lot. And you can see that right now, Chitan still just trying to close out this game, but it's only, I believe.
Oh, there we go. There is, yeah, there's one more.
Oh.
Well, Zeitnot looking to hunt it down.
He does some damage.
GBM, a lot of damage there. They are going to take to the Lee Sin. Yasuo is coming into the backside. Zeitnot trying to go through, but he's hit through a wind wall. GBM taking him down, but the team coming together. Double kill for Jinkido. Flash over. Trying to make it to safety. Titan, he's so strong. This might just be the end, Spawn.
Did they break the kill? They're broken, I think. Did they?
70
kills. They got it.
The record.
Hip respawn, and it is only 22 minutes into the game, so death timers are relatively short here. Dracos really is a race against the clock. Lee Sin probably will be back up and available. Has flash, has kick.
This is your moment. Stomage, what's it going to look like?
They're giving it to him as well.
The kick. The time.
Warning shot 1 has been fired.
I feel
if you do not leave right now, Kaboom, warning shot 2 will not be so kind.
Zancians is just the emperor here. He's just holding his hand out with the thumbs up, thumbs down, just wait. What's it gonna be? Kick goes to the team, that's what they want. Titan dies immediately, they can turn the fight back. Jin Kato going in for a bit more. Zancians cutting through a lot of health bars as they hit into him. One last dance for the Yasuo. 1v5, just like solo queue. Can't do it, just like solo queue.
And ranging out. Ooh, they will potentially go towards Baron. This was the play all along. Oh no, they pinged him out. Bummer. All right, so he's gonna have to beat a Swifty retreat. Ooh. And this game will be prolonged.
We're going. We're still going.
Over the wall goes GBM. Kicking it up, he's just dead.
You want to take the next one too? Oh. 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 Surrender!
That is all of Chippy's tank play. This will be his first game of Shen, the entirety of this split. And I've casted the OPR. Let's not talk about that.
We'll hold that thought. Has potentially in trouble, has pushed very
Has to
far.
flash the wall.
Fire. Waiting for the time, taking his time. Once is definitely on the way. There's the Predator. Chippies has to flash out to safety. Once can just close this out. Goes in, gets 1 kill. Wants 1 more.
Oh, he should have kept on going there. He had full health. Couldn't look for it. However, meanwhile, bottom lane, Cupcake steps on a trap.
Excellent trap placement comes in from Yutori Moyashi to make sure they get a little bit of extra damage down. Beautiful Caitlyn play coming through the flash forward. The auto attack King may just be next on the menu. Move forward, the flash binding. No chance to dodge it. Goodbye.
And this is what I am talking about. Yutori Moyashi leading. Sure, and then he might be able to clear it, but it will give once an opportunity to either punish same side of the map or to potentially make that play topside.
Thing is, set up to do so now. It's going to be so much easier for Paz. Get locked in by the binding. A little bit of a bait there. Fire stealthed up. They're still going to try to find Yutori Moyashi. Going to take a lot of damage immediately. The flash out to safety, but once is here for the turn and burn. Cupcake, still true damage, coming in on the reckless swing. Once now running into the middle of everything, and down goes the Kazakhs. Pentagram putting on an early game masterclass.
It's important to know where he is not at that time in the game. And they knew Sherm wasn't on chickens. They knew he wasn't around the curvature.
Moves
2v3 this time. Shernfire looking for Yutori Moyashi again.
Gonna open up on the Morgana. Black Shield already coming out. Instantly the headbutt pulverizes there. Black Shield already used, means the Caitlyn is wide open. Cupcake can use the ultimate, but once is here again for the counter gang. Cupcake buying time for Zadie Carey to get out, but he's sacrificed in the end. Kill. Gonna be picked up by once in the end. Doesn't want to give it over to the Caitlyn, but just beautiful counter game.
Yeah, to run fast.
King now gonna have to run for his life. Flash already burned. Once hungry for another kill, but Pentagram just
different level of leaders. That's a very nice bind.
Absolutely beautiful. Yutori Moyashi now on a rampage. Is here no chance the immediate Rift Herald follow-up. They are
that CC, and you can see with the charge from the Rift Herald, this will be the 2-for-1 special. You'll have to pick it up. Saturday shopping is nice.
In a difficult spot, you can see Once completely unafraid. He knows he can step forward, knows the team is there to back him up. Another tower falling, and Chippy's maybe in another game he would have been able to trade territory here. He's just going to walk away, though, a bit too tanky.
I want to cast our mind back to the draft. And what has changed? Why does this look so Mythic? Shernfire had to play around the Jin. Alistar.
X-Flash. Cupcake looking for the play. They're immediately going to take down Kang.
They weren't able to do this enough because we know that the...
proactively going to try to take down Chippies. Once debating between the camp and the kill, but he sees the kill. An easy ask at this stage of the game. The knockup comes in, burning down from the Olaf's true damage, and all too easy to grab yet another one for Pentagram.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're Chippies, you have no business being there. Your full creep wave going to crash. And I mean, they potentially get a mid lane cover back in response. Top lane as well, so it's a 2-for-1 trade. But at this stage of the game, to lose so many structures just means it's snowballing incredibly quick. Can look to just put it bottom lane again. In fact, they just stick around, they go for it. Triple now looking for the play, but it isn't on the table. When you're this far ahead, does it really come down to composition? They've got an IE.
They have a mountain. They have an Olaf. You got a tank. Body block it. It's probably
down here. There it is. And I mean, he's going to be going up against a second Mountain Drake team with a 6,000, 7,000 gold lead. Especially if he's the only one in the pit.
Blue Trinket going down. Paz off to the side, maybe hoping for the flank. 3K. They're nowhere near Shernfire. He can just leap in the pit. They decided to stop at 2K. They're looking for the fight instead. They may have caught out King. This could be everything. Triple instead trying to turn onto the Baron. One's going to the backside. Now unstoppable. The Jin ultimate coming out. This could be the fight for Direwolves. Shernfire all alone. He's looking for a little bit of revenge. Is he going to take down Once? Does manage to get it. Going to try to stealth his way out, but Ramune is firing back. Surenfire set to fall now. That is going to be a kill. Pentagram just too far ahead. Triple still alive. Maybe he can do something here, but the flash is there for Paz. Going over the wall, looking for a little bit more. Not quite going to connect the knockup. Chibi's blocking what damage he can. Triple actually a monster in this exchange. They need to get on him, but the binding has connected. That could just be death, but he does so much back. The lockup, not enough. Triple, an absolute machine. Still alive. Pentagram keep funneling resources forward. Triple keeps firing back. They do manage to break the tank, but Paz is down. And Direwolves are holding on.
That Baron is so fast. One over to the Direwolves gives a hope that if there is a pick, potentially they can pick it up with their Azir.
Triple caught out again, but the follow-up just is not there. Here comes the Hex Flash. Is going to lock up the Caitlyn. Can they find anything else? Triple now running for his life. He's already been locked out of the fight. They need to get out of here. King locked down again. Cupcake has gone in, but Triple is going to go down because Rabune finds the flank. That is it. Pentagram cutting through the carries. The Direwolves give him one chance, and Pentagram fire is stealthed up. He's making his way to the pit. Is he going to do it? Cannot get it. Leaps in. So close. But once says not today to Surenfire. The confidence play. The inhibitor set to fall. A second one quick to follow. Ramune not even needing to group with the team. Triple has won one team fight so far. He does poke home. He's starting to hit hard onto those tanks. Maybe he can get an advantage here. Maybe
he does so much damage.
He does take down Paz. He's stalling the siege, and Ramune not going to keep up with the push on the top lane. Pentagram backing off.
Maybe he's a Void Staff or a Death Cap away from having an okay time. Shurn goes in.
This is the fight Surenfire wants. Does bait out the ultimate, though. King's starting to feel himself and has to be careful. The tank's not really there to peel.
And they've just left everyone topside with a banner of command, Baron buff, and Triple's here by himself. They're stopping the backs. This
Triple versus the world. Surenfire needs to find a way out of this one. Goes over the wall. The Shen is there, but it might be on the wrong target because now King is isolated. Fourth shot comes in, but Ramune just leaps forward. Disaster striking for the Direwolves. Can't hit the blast cone. Does go over and make it to safety as Ramune starts to chase down, but meanwhile, Cupcake goes down. Triple is down. Pentagram are pushing for a little bit more. Direwolves caught up, locked down, and are set to be knocked out. LJL looking to find their first win on this stage.
And isn't it so poetic that it's Ramune as well as Yatori Mayashi, perfect games, picking up the first win.
Beautiful 19-4 in the end. LJL, one final dance. They show us just how they can move. The Nexus in their sights. The auto attacks gonna close it out in the end. One win for Pentagram.
No deaths, but